We've mentioned the fires in Bastrop County. Well, also a year ago today, another wildfire destroyed 25 homes in Steiner Ranch. The neighborhood sits along the Balcones Canyon Land Preserve, which is Travis County's highest risk area for wildfires. But the people there have made a concerted effort to be better protected in the future. Our Brian Sanders has more on the changes that have made Steiner Ranch a safer place to live.
This empty lot near the front of the Steiner Ranch neighborhood now serves as an example to residents of fire safety, how to trim their trees back and clear the brush underneath to create a shaded fuel break around their homes.
Our living room was right here.
Michael Underwood's home was one of the ones destroyed by last year's wildfire. It's now a slab of concrete, and he's decided not to rebuild on the site because the memories are too tough.
We lost our dog in the fire, and that's probably the main reason we're not building back.
But he and his family are staying in the Steiner Ranch neighborhood. He says the outpouring of support in the aftermath has been overwhelming.
I've got two little boys, and they've got, you know, a closet full of brand new clothes still.
Natasha Coleman volunteers her time as head of the Steiner Ranch Firewise Committee that was formed in January. She spent countless hours educating the community on wildfire hazards.
We are now aware that we live in an area that's prone to wildfire, that we're in an at-risk area, and people have to be paying attention.
The neighborhood is in constant talks with Travis County about evacuation plans, but the focus is adaptability, using the schools and community centers as staging areas and building shelters in place by clearing brush around the borders of the homes.
We still have a ton of dead trees back behind the fences.
Last month, the neighborhood had a huge turnout for their fuel reduction workday, joining forces with the Lake Travis Fire and Rescue team to thin out the greenbelt.
We go in with hand tools, power equipment, and as you can see behind me here, a chipper.
Steiner Ranch has certainly recovered. In fact, it's still growing. But fire safety efforts have become a part of life.
It's easy to forget when years go by and new people come in, but I don't want anybody to forget what happened.
Because it could happen again. Steiner Ranch held their concert in the park last month to help raise money to replant some of the trees that were lost in the wildfires. They've also had to meet a series of criteria like trimming back the trees to earn them national recognition as a Firewise community. In Steiner Ranch, Brian Sanders, KXAN News.